Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another episode of Abundant Self. Today, I want to speak to you about motivation. And I mean, of course, we could go really deep into the neuroscience of it and the dopamine levels and all that stuff. But I think I want to keep it really basic and really easy to understand and just give you kind of an insight into my brain, if that makes sense, and just, what I think, what keeps me motivated on a daily basis. Because motivation, this whole topic has really got to me the last couple of days from different kind of sources, like people messaging me on Instagram. Hey, Jules, how do you stay so motivated? How do you keep, the motivation up every single day? And then also I came across a job interview actually that a client of mine was applying for. And she also told me about this question of how do you stay motivated and how would you show up and continuously be motivated even though there are setbacks or challenges on the way. And so I spoke to her about it. I've thought about it a lot and I thought, why not share this with you as well and put this into a tiny little episode for the podcast. So I think when we speak about motivation in general, okay, I, of course, come with a background from the gym, right? So I was a PT for probably 5 or 6 years. And I was really in that space of, the gym, fitness, and of course, motivation comes and goes. However, now as business owner and as, not heavily into the fitness space anymore, but still, working on myself, working on my fitness, on my health. Of course, motivation is still a topic, right? So you can't just say that motivation is strongly tied to, for example, the fitness space or eating healthy, working out. Motivation also is a topic, of course, when it comes to showing up online, having your own business, and really, I'd say showing up even on the days that you don't feel like showing up, right? I said that before in an episode about how I feel like I got to where I am right now and I manifested this life because of embodying that next level version of mine, which means, showing up when it's not so easy as well, or showing up when I don't feel like it, and always showing up as that best version, which initially will make me that best version or will get me there, right? But yeah, so back to the question, motivation for me, or how I keep so motivated, and what I think what could help you as well is not seeing it as something that comes and goes and being motivation is so unpredictable and seeing it such a negative thing, but more turning it into something I don't know how to say that, but if you are not motivated, why do you even do it? For real. I, for example, think if people ask me, how do you stay that motivated in your own job or in your business? And, you have maybe days that are not feeling great, or you have clients that are not ideal, which thank goodness is not my case, but in general, I've had these questions in my DMs before. How do you keep showing up and keep staying motivated? Especially also if you, for example, are right at the beginning and you don't see a result yet, or you don't see any income or any, even on your manifestation journey, right? If you feel like you're doing all the things, you're doing the entire work, you're showing up, you're embodying it, you're trusting the universe, yet nothing is happening. How do you keep being motivated? And to me, it's really, really simple, because for me, I just always see the bigger picture. I always see the bigger picture, meaning I know that today, even if I don't feel so motivated to do whatever I want to do, go to the gym, post on social media, whatever, even if I don't feel so motivated, yeah, of course, I have days that then I don't do it, or I'm like, oh, just it takes me a lot of time, a lot of effort to then do it. But I always remember the bigger picture. Always. I always remember that bigger vision of mine, and kind of like, I wouldn't say like the end goal, but I kind of always remember the why. Why? It's so simple. So when people ask me in my DMs, how do you stay so motivated? I simply respond, well, why are you doing it anyways? Ask yourself, why am I doing it? And your why has to be so strong. Otherwise, there's not even a point in doing it, if this makes sense. For example, if you are on your fitness journey or on your health journey, and you really are dedicated on becoming a better version of yourself, fueling your body, moving your body, doing things that feel good, but also, get you to a better place health-wise, the why is so clear. You're doing it for your health. You're doing it for your future, right? So the why is so much bigger than today feeling unmotivated. Does that make sense? I hope so. And the same with business. For example, if you are just starting off and you are an entrepreneur or you have your own business and you think, oh, I do not feel motivated at all. I don't see results, or it's just so hard right now. What is your why? Why are you doing it on the first place? Why? Is it what is your big vision? What is your big mission? And then staying just dedicated. So to me, it's not about motivation, to be honest, because motivation comes and goes. Like if I have a goal, for example, let's say, I don't know, starting my own business or something, I cannot do that thinking or relying on motivation. It's just impossible, because your why, your goal, your reason behind what you're doing should be so much stronger, or is so much stronger in my case, right? If I build this business, if I grow this business, every single day I'm moving the needle forward and I'm doing something small in order to grow this business, it's because I know that I want to help as many women out there as I can with what I'm sharing. And this is so much bigger than my personal ego motivation. And so, at least to me, I always feel like I have kind of like a responsibility. I have this commitment almost. And so it's not so much of like, oh, I don't feel motivated today, so I'm not doing it. It's more so that I think I have this big mission and I already started, so I might as well keep going, right? I am dedicated for success. I chose this. And if I really like it, if I chose this because I did, then there's not even such thing as, oh, I'm unmotivated today. Because the motivation, again, as I said, I cannot rely my future on my current motivation. It's just as simple as that. And so, yeah, I think like this kind of gets you a little bit maybe to a place right now where you think, okay, maybe there are things in my life that could work better if I wouldn't rely so much on motivation, maybe, right? And if I would rely more on dedication instead, because you don't want to wait to feel motivated to get things done. You don't want to wait till you feel motivated to work on your health or work on your business or work on your income or work on your mental health. You want to stay dedicated and dedicate time towards yourself, towards your mindset, and really have this focus of becoming a better version of yourself, becoming authentic, abundant, free, and yeah, I think, I hope this helped. I think just that you for yourself right now can really go inwards and think about which areas in my life are strongly connected maybe to motivation, and where could I even create much larger, greater, better results if I would swap the meditation, wanted to say, the motivation to dedication and staying committed. And of course, they go like really, really hand in hand, because maybe you're saying like, but how do I stay committed if I don't even have the motivation to start at the first place? Here again, why wouldn't you have motivation to start at the first place? Like, if your why is strong enough, if your reason behind it, and if your future goal or your mission is so crystal clear, then it has nothing to do with motivation, because there's something that is much, much greater. As I said in the beginning, this like big picture, it's so much bigger than this tiny little piece that's called motivation. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you found this helpful, valuable, thought-provoking in any kind of way, please feel free to share, message me on Instagram, send this episode to a friend, someone who can also benefit from what I'm sharing. And other than that, I just hope to see you next week when another episode comes out. And I'm sending you lots of love.